Hello, in this video we will take a look at how do we actually add a custom property or a custom field within the CSV file which actually do not exist in the CSV file. And this is more like having a calculated field based on the field that you already have in the CSV file. How do we do that in PowerShell? Let's take a look at that example. If you have not gone through how do we import a CSV file, I would recommend you to please go and watch that video. And after that, you can continue watching the remaining videos of the CSV file series. Alright, now what do we have? We have already imported a CSV file which is in a specific path called users.csv. We have sorted that in the last name descending order, and we are just printing them in the console using format table. Now we do have a first name and last name, but we don't have the full name. There is a possibility, there might be a requirement where you would like to have a full name, but you really don't have a full name in the CSV file. So how do we actually calculate a full name based on the first name and last name? Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now let's say we'll use this users because that is where we have our data. Alright, and then first let's go ahead and start selecting the individual object. So we also would like to display the index, the user ID, the first name, the last name, gender, and email. That's it. We only want to have let's say these many fields to be displayed. However, we also would like to display full name, which is a first name and last name. So how do we do that? So to do that, we would first put the @, then opening bracket and closing bracket. We'll come inside these two brackets. We'll say what is the name that we would like to give it to this new field. So we'll say name equals to, we'd like to say this as a full name. So the new field name would be full name. And then we will say what is going to be the expression. Expression is the one where we will define the calculation. So we'll say expression equals to, now again we'll do opening bracket and closing bracket. We'll come inside the opening bracket and closing bracket. Now we'll say $_dot, and then we'll say first name plus, we'll put double quote space double quote, and then again $_dot last name. We forgot the plus sign, so let's give the plus sign. And this is how you can actually use the calculations in the expression. And this actually allows you to define a custom property or a calculated property based on the existing values that you already have in CSV. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of the last line for now, because we are really going to be displaying all of these fields in this line. So let's go ahead and hit enter. And as you can see, you also have now the full name coming up, which is not actually in the CSV file, but you now are able to calculate this based on the first name and last name. Let's go ahead and put the format table that would actually show this into more readable format. And as you can see, now we have the full name. All right, so I hope this simple example helped you to understand how do we use the expressions to create a new custom column or the calculated column based on the existing data, even though the column does not really exist in the CSV. I thank you for watching the video.